guys, welcome back to KGFTV. I'm of course joined with Dad. Dad, how are you today?
Fine mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Looking well.
Good Monday. We're a couple of days late.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Because he has been busy.
Yeah.
Doing rubbish. But we are here finally, better late than never. Arsenal player ratings. Arsenal 1, Burnley 1. And what are your thoughts on the game? No, don't talk about players or refs or anything. Thoughts on the game itself.
Thoughts on the game? I thought we were good in the first half. Could have been and should have been at least 3-0 or possibly 4-0 up before, what can you call it? Cock up. Before the cock up. Same old story. Yeah,
boring game. It's always a boring game with Burnley, isn't it? Because their kind of style of football is just in the air, really, and physical, which is fair enough, and especially for a team like us where we prefer it on the floor and not physical.
I feel sorry for Sean Dyche, really, because they ain't never going to get any better than that, are they?
No.
They're not going to get any better than that.
He's
a good manager. Keeps them in the Premier League.
He does what he needs to do.
Yeah, and they got no money.
But anyway, let's get away from that. Get straight into the player ratings.
Player ratings. Okay, Leno.
Didn't have anything to do really.
No.
Made a really good save. You weren't in here, but Burnley missed a really good chance. 1-on-1. He made himself big. Made a top save. People are trying to blame him for the goal, but we were talking about it. The amount of times he does it, and everyone's just said, "Oh, it's good at passing out from the back from Arsenal."
Arteta wants that.
And just because it was a mistake from a player, everyone's there now like, should Leno have just hoofed it up the pitch? Yeah. We don't do that anymore. You rarely see Leno hoof it up the pitch. We want to play it out from the back. And it was just, it wasn't his fault. I'll give him a 7 for that really good save.
Yeah, I'm going to give, I thought 6 or a 7, so I'll say a 7 then. Chambers.
Probably
man of the match.
One of our, maybe. Yeah. I don't think he is my man of the match.
Who did get man of the match? Anybody know?
One of their centre-backs, I think.
That just sums it up.
Ben Mee got it.
Oh yeah, of course he did.
But Chambers, I'll tell you something as well. He is a centre back, and he can still whip in a better ball than Hector Bellerin.
Yeah,
it's kind of sad, isn't it? I do like Callum Chambers, and I think he needs to be in the team more because I think he's a really good player, versatile, right back, centre back, midfield. I'll give him an 8.
I'm going to give him a 9 because I like him. I do like him. No, I'll give him an 8. I think there's a 9 coming up somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Don't know. David Luiz.
Didn't really have much to do either.
He's had nothing to do again.
I just think he needs to slow down sometimes. He tries to hoof balls over the top and they just don't work. And let's just keep the ball, tire them out. But clearly Arteta wants him to do that, especially when Aubameyang's peeling. But look, nothing to do. They didn't really cause a threat.
There was no threat in
their press was good, and we managed to play through their press a lot. And that was mainly David Luiz and Mari. So I'll give David Luiz a 6.
7.
I'll give him a 6 because he conceded.
Mari.
I thought he was the better of the two.
Yeah.
I like Pablo. I like him a lot. I think he's a really good centre back, and I think we've only lost 1 game since he's played with him playing, and that was that City game where he got injured.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you there. 7. Kieran Tierney. I thought he'd done quite well in the first half. He got down.
He was a threat.
He was a threat.
I think it was one of his quieter games. His crossing seemed a bit off, but he's still a top player, and he still was one of our best on the pitch, like he is every week.
I'm going to give him a 7.
I'll tell you something. The fullbacks did do. They didn't get many crosses into the box.
No.
And that's because the fullback. So I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Thomas Partey.
I thought he was one of the
better players.
Yeah. He's calm and confident on the ball. And when he's fully fit, this guy's going to be something different. I'm going to give him a 7. Yeah,
I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he played quite well, actually. Dear oh dear, Granit Xhaka. He gave the ball away a few times.
Yeah, he was poor.
I mean, the goal. Obviously, he didn't see the player. He went to play it across.
He did see the player. He tried to put it over him.
Well, there you go.
It was poor from Xhaka, and honestly, I like Granit Xhaka.
I think against Leicester, he was their man of the match.
I like Granit Xhaka, but for us to be a top team, we need to get rid of the players that make too many mistakes.
Yeah.
And there's the likes of David Luiz and Xhaka. And look, you know, they're good players. I think they're good squad players. I just don't think they should play week in, week out.
No.
I'm sorry for Xhaka, but I'm going to have to give him a 0.
Oh, I'm going to give him a 3.
Because he gave away the goal. He was poor.
He was poor, but I give him a 3.
So I'm going to have to give him a 0. I gave Ceballos a 0 in the Europa League, so I'm going to have to give Xhaka a 0.
Odegaard.
I thought he played really well.
Yeah. And then he
again,
took him off.
Yeah, did he? Did they?
Yeah, he went off.
Oh yeah, to come off a lacquer. Yeah, I thought he played really well. I think he reminds me. He's just a really good player. He's quick with it, and he plays really good passes, and I do like him a lot. And I think we should sign him. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I was going to give him a 6, 7, whatever. Saka.
One of his quieter games.
Again.
Again? What do you mean again?
Yeah, well, he wasn't. He should have scored, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he had a really good chance, but look, the kid's young.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to. I've said it. If he learns to finish better, he will become one of the better players in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know, he's the best youngster in the Premier League, in my opinion. But if he can finish, he could become one of the best players in general. Because his passing and his assists are world class, but it's just that finishing, and he should have put that away.
Oh, he should have.
And
done.
someone with a bit of.
He could have had 2, really, couldn't he?
Someone with a bit of quality would have put that away. But look, you have those chances, you miss them.
Another day they all go
Exactly. So it was one of those games. I mean, look at the Ceballos chance.
Yeah.
It was one of those games. Nothing we could have done about it. You know, and I still think he played okay. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. Willian.
I thought for the first 20-30 minutes he was good. He was our best player on the pitch.
Yeah,
got an assist.
Yeah.
And then when they scored and our heads dropped a little bit, his did as well. Saka, Odegaard, Aubameyang, they were still trying, but his head seemed to drop, and I think he should have come off a lot earlier than he did with Willian. But I'll give him a 6.
I'll give him a 6. I thought he played quite well first half. Orba.
Got a goal.
Got a goal. That's all he did.
Really good goal as well.
Yeah.
Didn't really have anything. You know, he didn't have a chance. He had one chance and he scored it. He did his job. I'll give Aubameyang, and I thought he just looked good. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah,
he looks back to his best.
I'll give him a 7. He's got a bit more pace.
He looks back to his best.
Okay, we're into the subs. Pepe.
Came on.
Could have
Should
scored.
have scored. Good volley. It was an unlucky volley. That was a really good block.
He should have scored that one.
And then that one where it just came to him. It was poor.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's still looking like a threat, and I think he should play every week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him a 7 because he come on and he should have won us a penalty.
We'll
get that to it in a minute. But he should have, and it's embarrassing, but he should have won us a penalty. But he did change the game when he came on, I think.
He did. Laka.
I don't think he did anything really. I don't think. I'll give him a 6 because he tried.
Yeah. What we give him, Pepe?
Oh, I'll give Pepe a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say 6 for Laka. He did run a race. He did run. He tried.
Yeah.
And he split the defence a couple of times, but
Ceballos standard 5.
He was
I think
long
he should have
enough.
scored though. He hit the post. But I'll give him a standard 5. He didn't really do anything.
No. Mikel Arteta.
I think he picked the right team. And you can't blame Arteta for that result because it was player mistakes. You know, like you said, we should have scored a few.
We should have scored a few.
Pepe should have scored. We should have had a penalty. Xhaka made the mistake for the goal. You can't blame Arteta. I'll give him a 7. I think he chose the right team and he rested a couple players.
Yeah, for the week.
For the big game. So, you know, the likes of Smith Rowe, I think, is back.
Yeah.
He gave Partey and a bit more of a rest. So, yeah, obviously we've got Olympiacos, which I still think is a bigger game.
Yeah.
You know, we need to concentrate on the Europa League. So.
Yeah, we're not going to get nowhere in the Premier League.
No, and Olympiacos, we should be able to beat them. So.
Right, now we're down to the referee and VAR.
What are you giving the ref? I'll let you say what
I'm going to give the ref a piss poor 3.
3? I think that's generous.
I don't think he was good. He didn't keep up with the play. I just don't know what to say about him.
I'll give a ref a... This is quite nice for my standards, but I'll give him a 0.
Okay.
I like to go into the minuses with refs. Now, honestly, I mean...
Right, let's drop to VAR now. VAR, the ref didn't see it.
The thing is, VAR, for the second thing, did really well. That's what it's there for.
Peters,
that handball.
Yeah, that was nowhere. That was a sending off. It was superb. He threw his body across.
But a handball is absolutely disgusting.
They gave that last week
Now that was a bit different because
his arm was.
like
It makes no difference.
His arm was
still
a
out,
lot closer,
and it's hit his arm.
But Ryan Bertrand for Southampton a few weeks ago, they were about 2 yards away from each other, and he blasted it at Bertrand's hand, and it was the same ref gave the penalty.
But I can't understand how VAR never gave it. I don't understand.
No, I don't. I mean,
it's a penalty all day long. That's
got
the law.
a really bad cough today.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
COVID? No, it's not. Yeah, no, his arm's out like this on the camera. It hits him in there. It's a clear handball, clear and obvious. Referee has to give them. The ref was just dreadful. I mean, he should be seeing that. Clearly comes off his hands. And then even you saw it, I saw it, and even Mum was watching it see it. We could see it come off his bloody shoulder.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And he sent him off.
He gave, well, yeah, but if he thought it came off his hand, it had to be a sending off.
Yeah, I know.
But we were looking, me and you were sat there, me and Mum looked straight at each other and literally said, that's nah.
No.
And how the ref didn't see it, I know it's a lot quicker for the referee, but he was in a really good view as well, and it clearly comes off his shoulder.
He never saw the original handball from the earlier on in the game.
No, honestly.
And VAR overturned the red card, and which is fair enough, right, and the penalty.
That's why we love VAR.
Peters,
but we should have had a penalty.
Block, but it was a penalty. Letter of the law, it's a penalty. It's in the box. Yeah. It's hit his outstretched arm.
And he was in an unnatural position.
How he can't give that VAR, I don't know.
Yeah.
VAR, I'm going to give.
Like I said, I really, really want the FA or the Premier League or whoever runs the VAR, give him an open mic.
Yeah, and
I want to be able to hear it on the TV because I genuinely think. So the VAR, we're at Old Trafford, it's not a penalty, give it. You know, or it's against Arsenal, I don't really like them.
Same as Villa, they don't get the run of the run.
Exactly, a lot of teams don't. I mean, even Liverpool don't this season. They did last season, but not in the Champions League and stuff last season in the Premier League. But this season, some teams get so much more decisions than others. So I'd like to see it. And I know Paul Tierney is a Leicester fan, so maybe he was a bit pissed off for last week after we beat them.
It could have been.
But no, I'm not going to... Look, you can't...
I'm going to give VAR a nice bog standard 3.
I'll give him a 5.
I'm going to give him a 3 because they overturned the sending off and the penalty. That was perfect for Peters. But the penalty against same bloke, wasn't it? It was the same chap, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was. That should have been given, but
look...
We
can't fully blame VAR because, like you said, the game should have been done in the first half.
It should have been. They should have had 3, possibly 4 in the first half. Before Burnley scored, but it's their own faults.
It is what it is. Big game next week. North London derby.
Yeah, we'll have a
Tottenham look on form at the moment. Yeah. Gareth Bale scoring.
Oh dear. Against rubbish.
What do you mean? He scored against Burnley. We couldn't.
Well, that's what I mean. Against rubbish. Anyway,
they should beat us, to be fair. But
yeah, they should.
Look, Europa League's more important than anything else.
Yeah.
And obviously, that Tottenham are in the Europa League, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's it. That's it. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, and if you saw the handball incident, do you think it was a penalty? Subscribe if you're new around here. We are, we're over 150 subscribers.
We are now, yes. We've gone past
the next one is 200.
I was going to give a little giveaway at 150. No, it's 200.
200, yeah.
Okay, we've upped it to 200 now.
I don't think we're ever going to do one at 150.
No, perhaps it's 200. Yeah, so 200 with a little giveaway.
So if you're not subscribed,
subscribe
now.
Yes.
And do you know what we should do as a... Oh, no, do you know what we should do as a 200 subscriber giveaway?
Go on.
They should be able to feature in one of our videos.
As well.
That's a gift.
Yes. Yes.
If we don't know them.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
we got some people. We got the cat.
Yeah, we want
Chris
guests.
Scott. Beezer wants to come in. He wants to talk Villa. If he knows anything about Aston Villa.
And if you're nowhere near us,
coming in,
if you don't know us and you don't know where we live and you still want to be a guest, we can sort it out. If you have your phone, send us videos of your predictions and I'll chuck it in at the end. So if you want to be in the video, just leave it in the comment section down below. But you have to be subscribed.
Yes.
And if you like our content as well, share it.
Share it on your
Let's get to 200
media.
subscribers as soon as possible. And Dad, what should they do?
You all stay safe there.